case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
Arthur Carson found himself on the wrong side of the law in Dallas County, subsequently filing a civil rights lawsuit against the sheriff and several deputies. The case revolved around allegations of excessive force during Carson's arrest and the booking process in jail. The original trial awarded Carson a substantial $31,725 payout, but legal twists and turns were yet to come. In a controversial move, the district court granted a new trial on the grounds of inadmissible exhibits and an erroneous evidentiary ruling. This trial, however, resulted in a stark turnaround, yielding a verdict in favor of all the defendants. Not one to back down, Carson challenged the verdict and pushed for another trial, citing major legal missteps concerning procedural and evidential rules. On the sidelines, the defendants also weighed in, launching a cross-appeal pertaining to sanctions around noncompliance with discovery requests. The court undertook a rigorous review of the authorities' conduct during the arrest, considering the influence of inadmissible evidence, the credibility of witnesses, and potential juror misconduct. This led them to conclude that the district court had made serious errors in handling certain exhibits and in refusing to admit Carson's guilty pleas of aggravated assault on 2 of the defendants. Various reports and records turned the tide, with the court ultimately finding that these could, in fact, have had a prejudicial effect on all the defendants. Rejecting Carson's argument that these reports only affected the deputies and not the deputy constables, they granted a new trial to all parties. Crucially, they also acknowledged that the district court failed in not allowing Carson's guilty pleas to be introduced, another vital fuel to the fire in getting a new trial. Remarkably twisting the plot further, the court considered Carson's claims of juror misconduct and the district court's exclusion of certain exhibits. Agreeing with Carson, they decreed that the exclusion of 2 performance evaluation reports on the defendants was a detrimental error that affected Carson's substantial rights. Deeming these reports admissible, they became evidence of the defendants' intent to harm Carson, an important argument in Carson's claims of excessive force. Despite granting a new trial, the court drew the line at certain issues, excluding conspiracy from consideration and making it clear that some parties' liability would not be disputed again. Meanwhile, Carson's request to add a claim of negligent hiring and supervision against Sheriff Thomas gained momentum, setting the stage for the next act on remand. Yet the court was not all in Carson's favor, denying his plea for reinstating all claims against Sheriff Thomas as a punitive sanction for noncompliance. The climax arrived with a powerful decision from the court, a sobering lesson in legal fairness. They upheld the district court's sanctions against the defendants for discovery failure, yet granting Carson's request to appeal with limited financial means, stepping up for a man tangled in a complex web of law and power.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.